Yo, this video is called "Watch What Happens When the Tables Are Turned on Catcallers." Catcallers, is that still a thing? Right? People still saying goofy stuff from across the street? Because that's what I think of when I hear of catcalling. So let me see what they're talking about.
It's a disturbing fact of life for too many women getting hassled on the street while they're on a run.
What kinds of things have you heard?
Hey, baby, or
it's pretty hard to even run up the
Ooh.
street without
Ooh,
someone
that's a
beeping
classic
or
one
shouting
right there.
something.
That's a classic one right there. That. Oh, I've seen dudes do that before. I've seen guys do that one, use that one before. That's old school right there. That's old school. That little smudge.
hey, baby, or
It's pretty hard to even run up the street without someone beeping or shouting something.
Here's Lisa Guerrero.
We came to world-famous Venice Beach to turn the tables on the catcallers. How'd we do it? Well, we put a camera on the back of this bike, a camera on the front of this bike, and we hired a fitness trainer.
Amber Wyrick says she's well aware of the problem.
I get catcalls everywhere, every day of my life, especially when I run.
We were with Amber when she went for a jog.
Yo, they gotta have somebody running that got the cheeks flapping, bro. The cheeks gotta be vibrating. Her pants is hella tight. You need somebody that got the, you know what I mean? That got, that shit that just go. That shit is some shit you shouldn't be running outside with. You feel me?
Nice choker. That's it.
Nice choker. That's an interesting jog. Wait. No, maybe. Hold on, let me let him cook. I gotta hear his whole pitch. I gotta hear the whole thing. Hold up.
Nice choker. That's an interesting jog. Full of makeup and a choker.
He yelled at
Full makeup and a choker. You know what? Yo, is he really lying though? I mean, you wearing full makeup going for a jog, you're gonna sweat, right? So that's gonna be crazy at the end of the jog, right? I mean, is he? Nah, obviously, he can keep his thoughts to himself, obviously. But I'm not gonna lie, if that's his thought process, he's probably thinking like, you out here to work out, or you out here to get some attention while working out? I'm just saying. Like, what do you think? Do you think that's it? Do you think that's the angle that he's coming at it with? You know what I mean? And hey, he didn't say nothing sexual. He didn't say, yo, you looking good. I'm trying to see what you about. He didn't say nothing crazy like that. He didn't express no interest. All he said was, nice choker, interesting choice to have makeup and a choker while jogging. I mean, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he could have kept his thoughts to himself.
it out loud enough that other people could hear it and people were looking. And when that happens, that's embarrassing.
Lisa spoke to the guy.
Wait, I mean, her makeup doesn't even look that crazy though. She got some lipstick, I don't know, maybe some blush. I'm not a makeup artist, but her face doesn't look that crazy. It doesn't look like she has like a whole bunch of eyeliner, nothing crazy like that. Unless I'm just an amateur and I can't see it. But her makeup choice don't look crazy.
People were looking. And when that happens, that's embarrassing.
Lisa spoke to the guy.
Does she deserve to be yelled at here on the sidewalk?
What, being yelled at? I don't think anybody was yelled at. Honey, it's funny. If I see somebody running and jogging in makeup, you see what I'm saying?
It didn't stop that.
Nah, he was yelling when he was talking just now. But yeah, he wasn't yelling. He was speaking loud enough to get her attention because she was running by. I mean, he didn't try to touch her or try to jog alongside her. He just made a comment. I mean, sure, was his comment necessary? No. But hey, he just felt like saying something. I know people in the comments are probably like, yo, bro, he should have kept his thoughts to himself. Like, why is he even saying anything? I mean, yo, bro felt like talking, son. He woke up today and he felt like talking today.
There.
No, all right, now that's weird. Now that one is weird. I love you, bro. Where the hell did that come from? Now that was a weird one, bro. I can't even defend that one. I love you, sweetheart. I love you. That one was. What's he doing? Is this the guy? Is this the guy right here? I don't know. That was kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I can't defend that one.
You was yelled at, honey.
I gotta hear that. I love you, sweetheart, one more time.
Jogging in makeup. You see what I'm saying?
It didn't stop there.
Did you happen to say something to this young lady when she ran by a minute ago?
I actually did.
What did you say to her?
I said that she's very beautiful and I love her.
Do you think that's appropriate to shout out at women as they're running by?
Yes.
Why?
Because she is very beautiful and I do love her honestly as a person.
So all you got.
All right. You know what I like about that is that he didn't like fold on that. He didn't fold. I like the fact that he didn't fold. I mean, thinking about what he says, right? He said, "I love you, sweetheart. I love you." Now, out of context, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds weird as hell. As you get closer to him, you see my man got pink hair. He looks very flamboyant in his style. He looks very outspoken without even speaking because of how his style looks. I don't know. He might not even be into girls. I don't know. You know what I mean? He might not even be into girls, but he said that he thought she was beautiful, so he wanted to express that. It's a compliment. He didn't try to follow up on it. He ain't get up. He stayed where he was at. He said what he wanted to say. He didn't say nothing disrespectful. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking the facts of what I just saw. He didn't say nothing disrespectful. He just said yes. Now what he said was kind of like, all right, out of context. It's like, bro, what? That's kind of weird. But as you got the context, his explanation, hey, I thought she was beautiful. I wanted her to know that, and that he loved her as a person. Now that love you as a person, I'm not gonna lie. That one is like, what do you mean as a person though? Like, you didn't have a conversation with her. She might be an asshole. Like, what do you mean by as a person? Like, do you mean like you just love people in general? Like you just love all people? Is that what you're trying to say? So that part needs a little bit more context. You know what I mean? But yeah, without any context, I love you, sweetheart, I love you. It's like, whoa. If I was jogging and somebody said that to me, I'd probably start sprinting. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what you talking about? What you talking about, son?
Guys out there, take this advice. Keep your cat calls to yourself.
Damn, keep your cat calls to yourself. Sheesh. I mean, they didn't say. All right, the first guy, what he said, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like he had. If you want to think about the first guy, right? This guy over here. This first guy over here, that was like, yo, makeup with a choker, interesting jog wearing that. Now I'm not gonna lie, that one, it sounded like that wasn't a compliment. Yeah, I get he's confused, but it kind of came off as if maybe, just maybe, he has this inclination in his mind that women want attention, but at the same time, if you give it to them, they shun you away, or they act like you're weird for giving them what it appears that they want. You know what I mean? It's like if I put on a nice outfit, I put on like a very nice outfit to go to the grocery store. Just to go to the grocery store. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going out. I'm just going to the grocery store to buy some milk 2 blocks away and come back. But I put on this real nice, extravagant suit. Like I put on a nice suit and tie, shoes. And on my way to the grocery store, somebody tells me, yo, that's a nice ass suit, man. Hey, nice tie, bro. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to talk to anybody today. I don't want to interact today. But I wore a fucking beautiful ass suit, right? Just to go to the grocery store. Now you might argue, hey, maybe that person wears a suit to go everywhere, grocery store, whatever. But that's not the norm. Most people don't dress up unless they're going out, unless they want somebody to appreciate what they're wearing, to acknowledge them, you know? So he's probably thinking like, all right, you wearing makeup. He's probably thinking girls wear makeup because they want to be acknowledged for their effort. But then again, there's girls that they don't want to be bothered when they're doing certain activities like working out or whatever the case is. So he's seeing makeup, he's seeing workout. He's like, whoa. Like, to him, it doesn't contrast. That's to him. That's what I'm thinking. To him, those two things, they don't. It's like, all right, you're working out, but you're also wearing makeup. And if you're working out with makeup, you're going to sweat it out. So it's like, are you working out to work out? Or are you just running so you could be out in public and people can see you running because you got this makeup on? So he's probably thinking like this is a conflict of choices. Now, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what my man over here is thinking. You know what I mean? But I guess to the point I'm trying to say, what he said about the makeup and choker, that sounded more like a confrontational kind of statement. Like he's trying to tell her, hey, are you working out over here for attention? Like that's probably what his comment came off as. So it probably sounded inappropriate. Like don't start a conversation with a stranger if it's gonna come off kind of like, you know what I mean? Confrontational, you feel me? The other guy, the dude with the pink hair, honestly, without context, it sounds goofy as hell. Love you. They say, I love you, sweetheart, love you. But with the context that he gave afterwards, it's like, okay, he's probably on his like, he giving me like Juice WRLD kind of vibes a little bit. Like he's probably just like, hey, I'm very expressive, you know, to anybody. That's the vibe I'm getting from him.
She's very beautiful, and I love her.
Do you think that's appropriate to shout out at women as they're running by?
Yes.
Why?
Because she is very beautiful, and I do love her, honestly, as a person.
So maybe that's how they're giving it up over there. I don't know what y'all think, man. I think the first guy, kind of confrontational with the way a choker with makeup, interesting choice to jog with. And then the other guy, he's like, listen, he's spreading love. He's like, listen, I think you're beautiful, and I love you. I love what you're representing, what you're showing, or whatever the case is. I don't know. What do y'all think? Catcalling, is that a big deal for everybody? You know what I mean? I get catcalled sometimes. I'm not gonna front, I do. Not by guys. I mean, yeah, not by guys. I think I had a situation with a guy maybe like 1 or 2 times. I didn't feel disrespected. I just kept it moving. Appreciate it. Keep it moving. But even outside of like a gay kind of thing, I got guys that say, yo, that's a dope fit, or those shoes is fire, or you know, something about my outfit that they thought was cool, which is like a straight kind of catcall, like a straight compliment catcall. You know, you see a dude that's wearing like a dope ass pair of sneakers, like, oh, them shits is fire, bro. Or you see them going into their car, like, oh, that car is heat. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a catcall, I guess. But you're not trying to do anything, obviously. And I had women, especially older women. Older women are very, very outspoken. Like, older women, like, talking about like in their 40s and up type, they'll see me, not all of them, but I had situations where they'll see me and they'll say something like, oh, you're very handsome, or da-da-da-da-da. They'll say whatever they want to say, you know? And I'm like, oh, thank you. You know? And they might try to follow it up, but I might not be interested, so I don't, you know what I mean? I don't play into it. So, I don't know. Guys get catcalled too. Yo, girls, yo, y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all be making guys, sometimes guys be saying simple shit and y'all make them feel like they need to go to jail for it. I don't know, what y'all think? Catcalling is a crazy problem right now or nah? Oh, what's the weirdest thing, if you're a girl, what's the weird, oh, you know what, girl or guy, what's the weirdest catcall or the craziest catcall you ever received? Let me know in the comments below. I want to read that. I don't think catcalling is that crazy.